So, Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So now, brahmayācanakathā. So the speech on the request by the Brahmin. So athākho bhagavā saddahassa icchayena. And the Dhamma samadhima. So votahedava. So raja yadana mula yena. Ajabala nikrodo de nuba sengami. So after 7 weeks, the Buddha spent 7 weeks. So the last week is under the Rajayadana tree. So after that, he went to the Ajabala Nikroda. Ajabala Nikroda. Again, actually, Ajabala Nikroda under the Bhajan tree also the Buddha already spent for 7 days, 5th week. But again, the Buddha went to that Bhajan tree. And the Tadara Sudan Bhagawa Ajabala Nikroda Mule, we had read it. So, yeah, the word Sudan. So when I find that word Sudan in the commentary, so many places I can find, but that Sudan is explained in this way. Sudan di Bada Burana Madi Nibado, just a filler word. A filler word, Bada Burana. So has no any special meaning, just a filler word. Okay, so who will translate this paragraph, this line?
So Sayadaw, I will translate.
Okay.
Athākho bhagavā saddahassa icchayena dhamma samadhima uthahedava rajayadana mula yena ajabana nigodo derupa sangami. Then the blessed one, having aroused that concentration after 7 days, he left from the Rajayadana and went to the Ajabara Nigarodo tree. Bayang tree, no? Ajabara Bayang tree. Tatra Sudang Bhagava Ajabara Nigarodo Mule Viharadi. He was dwelling at the foot of the Ajabara Bayang tree.
Okay, so Sudan here has no any special meaning. So only that point.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Okay.
So how should we translate the word Ajapala Nikroda?
Nigroda is actually
it's the banyan tree. But what about Ajapala?
Ajabala, Aja means goat, Bala means goat keeper. So Ajabala, goat, according to the history, so commentary saying, so at that time, most of goat keepers take rest. So under that shade of that banyan tree, so later, so that banyan tree is called the, Ajabala banyan tree. So occupied by the goat keepers, goat yard.
Okay, so should we translate like the banyan tree at the goat herd place?
Also, Actually, so Ajabala here, just a name, but that name,
okay.
why? Yeah, a name of that tree. So
see.
Ajabala banyan tree also okay, but why it is called, Ajabala? Because there, so many goatkeeper take rest.
I see.
Goatkeeper
Okay.
mean Ajabala. Okay.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay. Next slide. So Atako Bhagavato Raho Gadasa Evan Chidaso Bariwideko Uda Badi. So Uda Badi word. So actually bad form in so Dhammajaga Bhavana Soda repeatedly we can see. So Uda Chekon Uda Badi, Jnana Uda Badi, Aloka Uda Badi, Veja Uda Badi, and so on. So bad form. So actually ud prefix. So root is bad. But past tense that person singular e. But why we don't know. So vowel of root bad is changed to the r. So no reason there. So but because of past tense before the root r is inserted. So that is past tense of the objective. Objective occurred. So bari with the ko uda badi. Bari with the ko uda badi. Bari with the ko. Bari with the ka actually thought. So thought also okay, but in Pāli, so Jita so brihvidako or Jito brihvidaka. As a compound word, Jito brihvidako. But as a separated word, so Jita so brihvidako with the date genitive case word, Jita so. In Myanmar translation, say a jan, thought of mind. But in English, thought in mind. Thought in mind. Okay, so A1, Chidaso Brivideko Uda Bhati. That thought in mind occurred. So Bhagavado to the Blessed One. Okay, A1 in this way. And here that Bhagavado is modified by the Rohokadasa and the Baditsanli Nasa. So Rohokadasa actually in the commentary or sub-commentary explained it. So Rahasi Kadasa. So Raho Kadasa di Rahasi Kadasa. So approach to the seclusion. Went to the seclusion. So Rahas, but locative case, Rahasi Kadasa. And then, so to the Blessed One who went to seclusion. And the Baditsanli Nasa in secluded place. So what the Blessed One do? What does the Blessed One do? So Baditsanli Nasa. So Baditsanli Nasa also explained here. Sanli Nasa and the so Eki Bawon Gadasa. Eki Bawon Gadasa. So here Gada actually not in the sense of going, so in the sense of being. So Eki Bawon Gadasa, being alone. Being alone. So privacy. Private. Being private. And so Sanli Nasa. Actually, Sanlina, the meaning of the Sanlina is unshaken. Unshaken. So, but together with the Baditsanlina, that Baditsanlina is explained as the Sanlinasa. So, Ikibawon Gadasa. So, Sanlinasa is unshaken. So, why the someone is meditating? So, at that time, he becomes stable. Unshaken. So that is why the other, figure out meaning of the Sanlinasa or Baditsanlinasa mean meditating. Meditating. So in the dictionary, that Sanlina. So here, the meaning of the Sanlina is unshaken, but Baditsanlina is, another meaning also. Actually literal, so secluded or retired, so gone into solitude, abstracted. But other sense is so plank in meditation. So take your meditation. Okay, that is why, you know, so the Buddha to the Blessed One, so who went to seclusion and meditated. So Rahogadasa, Medisanlinasa. Okay, so now who will translate this line?
I'll try, Sayadaw.
Okay, welcome.
Atako Bhagavato Raho Gatassa Patisanli Nasa Ewang Jetaso Parivitako Udabadi. Then this mental reflection arose thus to the Blessed One who had gone to a secluded place and who was in meditation.
Okay. So that Jetaso Parivitako mental reflection or thought of mind, the idea of the Blessed One is what? So that is expressed with the open and closed inverted comma. So starting from the Adhikado Komyayan Dhammo and Gambiro and so on, not stop yet here. So Alaya Rama call into the Sa Mamasa Vihisa Ti. So that is the idea or the mental reflection of the Blessed One at that time, at that moment. Okay. So and the first line, so Adhikado Komyayan Dhammo Gambiro Dodaso Duranubodo Sando Benito. So Adhika Wacharo Nibuno Bandita Vedaniyo. Sentence structure is very simple. So Dhammo is modified by the Gambiro, Dodaso, Duranubodo, and the Sando Benito. Adhikawacharo Nibuno Bandita Vedaniyo. So those words are modifier of the Dhammo. Okay, so Adhikado and the Ayan Dhammo. And here Myayan should be divided in Me Ayan in the commentary. So Adhikado call Myayan. So actually Adhikado call Me Ayan, you see. Adhikado call Me Ayan. So Myayan is combination of the Me and the Ayan according to the euphonic rule. So it should be divided as Me Ayan. Okay, so here in this line, so Ayan Dhammo, this Dhamma, and the Me, and the Adhikado. Adhikado is past participle form of the Adhikachati. So Adhikachati means, you know, attain or get in possession. So attain or get something. So past participle. This Dhamma is attained by me. Attained by me. So what kind of Dhamma? So Gambiro, Dodaso, Duranubodo, Sando, Benito, Adhikawacharo, Nibuno, Bandita Vedaniyo. So here attaining, how does he attain? So actually, so literal meaning of the Adhikado is attained, but in this case, so Badi Vedo, penetrated or realized, penetrated in comprehension. So Badi Veda. So that is why in the dictionary also you see Adhikachati. So Adhikachati. So figure out meaning is to understand. Literal meaning is just to get or to come into possession or something, to acquire, to attain. But figure out sense is to understand or to penetrate. Okay, so here, so this Dhamma is has been penetrated by me, has been penetrated by me, has been realized by me, has been understood by me. So what kind of Dhamma? So Gambiro, profound, and Doda so difficult to understand, difficult to see. Dura Nubodo, difficult to understand. So Sando, peaceful, Manito, excellent. And the Adhikawacharo, beyond logic. And the Nibuno, subtle. And the Bandita Vidaniyo, so known by the wise. Bandita Vidaniyo, known by the wise one. So those words are explained, so literally in the sub-commentary, Diga. So here, Adigato, the meaning of the Adigato is Badiwaito. That means so Sayambu Nyanina, by his own knowledge. Sayambu Nyanina, by his own knowledge, by himself. So Idan Dokandi Adina Yatabudan Awa Bodho di Ato. The meaning of the Adigato. So this is suffering, this is a cause of suffering, and this is cessation of suffering. This is leading to the cessation of suffering in this way. The Blessed One understood by himself. That is the meaning of the Adigato. Okay, but so here Gambiro, the word Gambiro in the sub-commentary. So Gambiro di Mahasamudho Viya. Mahasamudho Viya. Okay, sorry, I need to check this one. Spelling right or something wrong. In the sub-commentary. So, Ajena Samajeno. So, Gambiro di Mahal Maka Sadonda Sujiya Inyadara Samuchita Beribeka Nyana Sambari Inyisanyanina. So, Alabania, but they told. Okay, Maka Sadonda. Maka Sadonda Sujiya Inyadara. So Samubachita Bribaka Nyana Sambari Inyisanyanina. So Alabania, but they told. So sorry, not. The meaning of those words are not clear to me. So I need to check.
So Sayadaw here Myanmar Abidan Piṭaka Abidan Chin E Nu Ti Hu Do
Sorry.
So I was into the group.
Yeah, so it is divided into Makasa and Dondasuji, right? Sayadaw?
Makasa, yeah. Makasa Donda Suji. That's it. I know. So Makasa Kutika mosquito.
So Sayadaw, according to the Myanmar translation, is something like the most they you see like the peak of the mosquito, like the mouth of the mosquito, which is like the needle.
Makasa needle of what? Makasa Donda Suji.
Suji is a needle, and like gonda is the peak, like the mouth of the mosquito. You see. So when
Yeah.
in that sense, it's something like that. According to Myanmar translation.
Okay. So Makasa Sonda Suji Inyatara. So Samubachida Bribaka Nana Sambarehi. So Inyisan Yanina. So okay. So here later I will check this one. I will find it. So Inyatara, this one, so except. But here this one, Samubachida Bribaka Nana Sambarehi. So Jnana Sambharehi Inyisan. So other from those one who are fulfilled their perfection. So Samubhajita, Ubhajita means already corrected, so already fulfilled. So very beka jnana, so knowledge is very sharpened, very mature to understand that one. So except those person, so Inyisan jnanina, by other knowledge, by the knowledge of the others, so alaba niya paditido. So that Dhamma could not be understood, could not be known. So alaba niya. So alaba here means no. So laba, so like this. Alaba means the synonym of the asaka. So not possible to be known, not possible to be known, to be understood. So those Dhamma can be understood only by those people who already fulfill perfection. So that is why that Dhamma is Gambhiro. Dhamma is Gambhiro. So okay. So Mahasamudra. So that the ocean is very deep, very deep. So with the peak of the mosquito, with the peak of the mosquito, so cannot stand on that the surface of water. So by the length of that, peak of that mosquito, so cannot be measured that the ocean. So in this way, the same way, that Dhamma so could not be understood by the ordinary people, by the knowledge of the ordinary people. So only by the knowledge of who already fulfilled by perfections. So that Dhamma can be understood. So that is here Gambiro, very profound. So profundity, profound. Okay, and the Dodha so. So Dodha so is here. So Gambira Dadawa. So here many adjectives you see when we learn the translation methodology. So former adjective can be reason for the later adjective word. So because of profundity, so Dodha so difficult to see. Dodha so also here. Dokena databo. Dokena databo. Dokena means rarely. Databo. What should be understood, what should be seen. So difficult to be understood, difficult to be seen. So Dodha so means actually dur and the dasa, dur and the deeds, root deeds. Combination of dur prefix and the deeds. So dokena data body Dodha so. So it should be known difficultly. So that means naseka sukena dato, not easy to be seen, not possible to be seen easily. Naseka sukena dato. Naseka sukena dato. Okay, so he dato he so he alaba niya badai to, alaba niya badai to. So alaba niya badai to. So badai to or badai tito in the dictionary. Badai tita established or stand. So actually support, support or location or field. So here field. So that Dhamma is not a field for those one, not a field. So to be, which is not possible to be known. Alabaniya. So badai-tito, badai-to. So badai here actually, a field or a land. So one cannot stand on it. Okay. So ogahito aseku niya daya. So ogahati. So ogahati means actually grabs. So ogahito aseku niya daya, because that Dhamma is not easy to be grabbed, or actually ogahati also here to be understood. So Sarupa Doja by Sarupa Doja Sarupa Doja, which is a Doja, so general or in detail. So roughly or in detail. So Sukhena Basido na Seka. So it is not possible to be seen so easily. So Atako Kechena Kinachi Karachi Deva Databo. So it should be understood. So Kechena difficultly, Kinaji by someone, so Karaji sometimes. So that is why that Dhamma is Dodha, so difficult to see. That is the explanation of the that Dhamma Dodha so in the sub-commentary. And so Dura Nubodo. Dura Nubodo is Dur and the Anubodo. Anubojeti. Dur Anubodo. Difficult to understand. So Dodha Satta wa Dura Nubodo. So because it is difficult to see, so it is difficult to understand also. So here also Dokena awa boji dapo. Dokena awa boji dapo. It should be penetrated. It should be realized difficultly. So nasaka sukena awa boji do. So not possible. So to be understood easily. So yahi datu mewa nasaka. So whatever is not possible to be seen. So asa oga hidawa anubojana kane kata ewa nati. So awa bodasa dokara bawato. Dasa oga hidawa anubojana kali. So kata ewa nati. So awa bodasa dokara bawato. So that's oga hidawa anabojana kali kata ewa nati. So kata ewa nati means nothing to say. Nothing to say at the moment of realizing that Dhamma which is difficult to understood, difficult to be understood. So because so awa bodhasa dokra bawa do. So because so it is difficult to understood. Awa bodhanasa dokara bawa do. Dokara difficult to do or difficulty. So because of difficulty of the enlightenment or realization of our bodhiness. So because it is difficult to realize our bodhiness dokara bhavato. So that is why dura nubodo. So that Dhamma is so difficult to understand, difficult to realize. So that is why dura nubodo. And so sando di anupa sanda sabhawanan. So kilesanan sankharanan ja abhavato. So because of the absence of the defilement and so conditioning sankhara, so those has a nature of the anubhasanda bhava. Anubhasanda, those has the nature of the worry. Ubhasanda, anubhasanda, worry. So Vubhasanta, Vubhasanda, so Sabba Barilaha Daya Sando. So Barilaha means actually heat. So heat is already ceased. Vubhasanda. So Barilaha Daya, Sabba Barilaha. So any kind of the heat here already ceased. So that is why Sando cool. Buddha also actually cease, extinguished, extinguished. Yeah. So that is actually literal meaning of the Sando is cool. Why? What kind of cool? So cool from what? Cool from the all kind of heats. So here he means what kind of heat? So heat of defilement. So barilaha, heat of sankhara. So in that Dhamma, so such a heat are already ceased. So that is that Dhamma is cool. Here, referring to the, 4 kind of Dhamma. So 4 noble truths. Dukkha Sacca, Samudaya Sacca, Nirodha Sacca, and the Mega Sacca. So Sando, Nevudo. So cool. So the other sense, peaceful. And so other way, Sandaramana Dayawa, Sando. So that Dhamma takes, take its object as Nibbana. Nibbana as its object. Nibbana is so the object of the cool, the peaceful object. So Sandaramana Daya. Sandaramana Daya was Sando. So because its object is peaceful Nibbana, so that is why, so that Dhamma itself is peaceful. Sandaramana Daya. So because of the cool object, so it is peaceful. So that is a Sando, peaceful or a cool. So that is a ita here. So Nirodha Sitjan, Sandan, Aramanan, the Sandaramanan. So referring to the Nirodha Sitjan is Nibbana. That Nibbana is cool object or peaceful object. So Sandaramana. And the Mega Sitjan, Sanda, so Ramana Jnana. Sandaramana Jadi, Sandaramana. So Mega Sitja also Sandaramana. Actually, so Nirodha Sitja is object. Mega Sitja so takes that object. Nibbana. Nirodha Sitja takes Nirodha Sitja as its Nibbana, as its object. Okay, so here referring to that Nirodha Sitja and the Mega Sitja. So that is why peaceful or cool. Okay, and so Barana Bawon Nito Di Badito. So Barana Bawon Nito leading to the Badana. So Barana is here also, Barana in some place a kind of the meditation. So Barana Bawon. Barana Bawon. Nito di Benito, that is literal meaning of the that Benito. So excellent, leading to the main things, main point, or the predominant things. So that is Benito. So that means just leading to the point, or the Benito. And the Atawa or other way, so Benito di Adi de Karanatina. So Aditi Karanatina. So Deiti means desire, descendant of the desire. Deiti. So deiti. Satisfaction, deiti, aditi karanatina. So aditi karanatina and the Mahāvagga sadhu rasa bhojana, sadhu rasa bhojana viya. So deiti means satisfaction. So aditi karanatina. So here Mahāvagga sadhu rasa bhojana viya, like the so delicious food. Sadhu rasa bhojana, we are like the delicious food, so which produce which produce so unsatisfaction, even though he already eaten, but so he want to continue eating. So because that food is very delicious. So the same way here, adabako. So dabaka, adabaka. Dabaka also actually a kind of that. So dabaka, pleasing. Adabako, actually that.
So, Sayadaw, according to the Chinese translation, atapaka means is no heat.
Adabaka is no heat.
Yeah, that means heatless.
Maybe so here not that sense. Adabaka is so in Myanmar next dictionary, Pāļi Myanmar dictionary. So adabaka also the synonym of the ateti, unsatisfaction, unsatisfaction. So desire actually. Adabaka. So like that, delicious food. So here also the Dhamma, so who already enjoying that Dhamma, so all the time, so he want to enjoy that Dhamma. So that is when that Dhamma is panita, like the, delicious food. And the Sanda Banita Bhavena Chitta Asi Janakataya, so Adabakata Databa Asi Janakataya Adabakata Databa. So Asi Jana means Sayajana is poured or sprinkled Sayajana. So if we want, our plant to grow, so we need to sprinkle water on it. We need to sprinkle on it. So here, that Dhamma is so unnecessary. So to do anything to grow. So that is an asijana daya. So adabakata, they themselves, so makes that and so satisfaction. So in this way, so databa should be understood. Databa should be understood. So idan doyan, these two words, sanda and ibanita. So logodara mewa sandaya wodan is said with reference to the logodara satya. So for kind of satya, dukkha satya, buddha satya is mandate, but nirvana satya and the mega satya is supra mandate. So referring to those nirvana satya and mega satya, so these two modifiers are used, not referring to the dukkha and samudaya, just to nirvana and mega. Okay, and so adeka wacharo. So deka here, adeka wacharo is a and deka and awachara. A and the deka and the awachara. So deka here commonly, so technically, so deka means logician, logic. Deka means logic. So Deki is logician. Or in some place, philosophy. Only Deki means philosopher. Here, so logic in this case. Adeka Wajaro. So here, Deki na awajarit dabo, ogahit dabo, na hodi. So one cannot pass over or one cannot go that Dhamma by the logic. So that Dhamma cannot be understood through the logic. Through the logic. So here awajari dabo, ogahi dabo is grasping or taking something. But so domidia cannot be understood by logic, that Dhamma. So only by the jnanina ewa, jnanina ewa vajaritabo. Though that Dhamma can be understood by the knowledge or through the knowledge. Okay, so adaka vajaro. So shortly, beyond logic. Beyond logic. So cannot be understood through logic. Okay, so that is what therefore Nibuna Jana Gojara Daya. Nibuna Jana Gojara Daya, because that Dhamma is the object of the subtle knowledge. Subtle knowledge, or Nibuna means subtle, Jnana means knowledge. And the Sanna Sukkuma Sabhavodaja, Sanna Sukkuma Sabhavoda, because it has a nature of the Sanna Sukkuma, subtle, and the Sanna Sukkuma, subtle or soft and subtle. Subtle has a nature of the subtle. That is why Nibuno Sanno. Nibuno Sanno. So that is another quality. Should be in this way. Nibuno Sanno. So subtle. And the last one is Bandita Vedaniyo. Bandita Vedaniyo is Balana Awisayata, because it is not the field for them. So full one, full person, full people. So Sama Badi Badan, Badi Banehi, Bandit Dehi Ewa Vedidabo. So it should be known. It should be realized by only the wise who have practiced Sama Padibadan, the middle way or right practice. So Sama Padibadan, Padibanehi, Bandit Dehi Ewa Vedidabo. It should be realized, it should be understood by the wise who have practiced. So who have practiced, the right practice, Samabadibata, who have performed the right practice. So that is why Bandita Vidaniya, known by the wise. Okay, so Adigado Ko Myayan Damo Gambiro Doda so Sando Benito Adgawachero Nibu no. So Gambiro means profound, Doda so difficult to see, Duranuboda difficult to understand, Sando peaceful or cool, Benito excellent. So literally leading to the point. Okay, Adagawachero, beyond logic, and the Nibuno subtle. So Bandita Vidaniyo, known by the wise. Okay, so who will translate?
I could do my best.
Okay.
Yeah. So Adigatoko Mayayang Damo Gambiro Dut Daso Duram Rubido Santo Panito Attaka Vajaro Pinu Nipuno Bandita Vedaniyo. This Dhamma has penetrated by me, profound, difficult to see, difficult to realize, peaceful, is silent, beyond logical, subtle, is known by wise one.
Okay, so the meaning is not so difficult. Okay, but so literal sense of those words. Actually, Dhamma here refers to the Four Noble Truth. So that is propound, the Dodha so, and the Duranubodo. But Sando and the Benito, these two words actually so referring to the, only the last two noble truths, Nirodha Satya and Magga Satya. Okay. And now let's go to the commentary of that paragraph. So, Athako Bhagava Saddhahasa Ijayena Dhamma Samadhima Odahitawa. So having emerged up from that concentration after 7 days. So then the Blessed One, so Sabban Kejan Netha Bidawa, so finished all duties or all activities. So what kind of activities? So here, Vodda Bakara Meta, Vodda Bakara Etan Sabban Kejan. So those activity under the okay, those activities are like the so under the last the Rajayana tree. So the kings, the deity of the king of deity Seka offered to the Blessed One, so a kind of medicine, so purgative. So after that, the Buddha wash his hand or his face and they accept their offering of so the honey ball and the barley gruel offered by those two merchants, brother merchants. So accept it and enjoy it. So that is also one kind of activity. And after the eating them, and also offering, also providing his hair to those two merchants. So such a one here called the Sabban Kejan Netha Bidawa. So Vodda Bakara Meda. So already said in the previous paragraph, Vodda Bakara. Bakara also variously. So Vodda said, already said. So referring in the previous. So referring information in the previous paragraph. And the Rajayatana Mula. So from the root of Rajayatana tree. So Bunabi again. So under the Ajabala Banyan tree, the Buddha already spent 7 days, but again he went there. So that is why the commentator said Bunabi again. So the Nuba Singmi approach there. Okay, so Bariwideko Uda Bhati. So Bariwideko Uda Bhati, such a thought. So that Dhamma so has been known by me. So a kind of propound, accepted, and so on. So such a thought, not finished yet, that thought. So that's the May. Nisena Madda Siwa Sabba Bodhana Ajena Samajeno Ayam Jidaso Bariwideko Uda Bhati. So here explain about the Bariwideko Uda Bhati. So such a thought or mental reflection so occur to the Blessed One. So So that's mean at that time. So Nisena Madda Sewa, actually Bhagavad just to the Blessed One, while just sitting. So such a thought happened, occurred to him. So actually such a thought is so universal law to the all Blessed One. That is when Sabha Bodhana, Ajena, Samajeno, Ayanjita, so Briudeko, Udabadi, such kind of so mental reflection occurred to all the Buddha. So Ajena, Samajeno, actually thoroughly. So Ajena means practiced. So Samajena also practice. So practice and practice. So in the dictionary, so that what is thoroughly fulfilled in the dictionary. So Ajena, Samajena, you see. So thoroughly fulfilled. So usually thoroughly fulfilled. Ajena, Samajena. So such thought occurred to all the Blessed One. So that means, so happening or occurrence of such a thought to the Blessed One is so actually the universal law. So and then Kasama Banayan Sabha Bodhana objective, why such a thought? So that such a thought occurred to the Blessed One. Why? Okay.
Sayadaw, you mentioned universal law. Does it mean like Dhamma Niyama?
Yeah, Dhamma Niyama or Dhammada. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So why such a thought occurred to the Blessed One, to the all Buddha, Sabha Bodhana. So that is because, so Dhammasa Mahanda Bhavon, Garu Bhavon, Bhariya Bhavon, Bijavakanaya. That is one reason. And the Brahmuna Yachide Desenu Kamadaya. That is second reason. Two reasons here. So Bijavakanadaya by because of reflection or by reflection, the Mahanda Bhavon, so greatness of Dhamma, Dhammasa Mahanda Bhavon, greatness of Dhamma, and the so Garu Bhavon, so respect to the Dhamma. So Garu Bhava means the same to the Garawa, respect. So respect to the Dhamma. And the so Bhariya Bhava. So Bhariya actually heavy or burden, but Bhariya Bhava is actually here referring to the great so seriousness, great seriousness, or so profundity. Bhariya Bhava here profundity. So by reflection, the greatness of Dhamma or respect to the Dhamma and the so profundity of the Dhamma, so such thought occur to the Blessed One. So that is the part reason. And the second reason is so Brahmuna Yachi De Desedu Kama Daya. So because the Blessed One himself, the Blessed One, so wants to expound the Dhamma, why the Brahmin is Brahmin request. So when the Brahmin request, so the Buddha want to expound the Dhamma. So that is one also. That is second reason. Because of these two reasons, so such a thought, such a mental reflection occur to the blessed, to all Buddhas, to all Buddhas. So that means all Buddha, when they immediately enlightened, maybe so they have such a thought. So I will not expound the Dhamma because that Dhamma is very profound, very so dodas very difficult to see and so on. So at that time, that one Brahmin requests to the Buddha to expound the Dhamma. So such a happening, such an event also maybe so how to say, universally, universal, truth, universal truth. Okay, and here Janandihi Buddha Evam Brivideki Brahmuna Agandawa. So why the blessed one? So thinks, so he will not expound the Dhamma. So for that reason, for that one here reason, so Janandihi Buddha Evam, so Brivideki, so Brahma Agandawa Dhamma Disana Yaji Sati, and the door Sada Dhammi Karawan Oba Disanti. Okay, so here, so actually the Buddha, all Buddhas know that. So Evam Brivideki, when I thought in this way, so Brahma Agandawa Dhamma Disana Yaji Sati. So the Brahmin will come and the request to me to expound the Dhamma. So in the door, because of his request, when I expound the Dhamma, Sada Dhammi Karawan Oba Disanti, all people so will pay respect to the Dhamma. Dhammi Karawan. That is because so Brahma Guru Gohi Loga Sani Waso, all kind of being, so pay respect to the Brahmin. They take care of the Brahmin. So that is why. So partly the Buddha thought he will not expound the Dhamma. So when he think in this way, Brahmin will come and request. So at that time, because of the request of that Brahmin, when I expound the Dhamma, though being. So at that time, all of the being in the world, so mostly they don't know about the Buddha. So that is that they don't believe in the Buddha, so completely, fully. So iti imehi duhi karanehi, because of these two reasons, so ayam videko obejeti, that so mental reflection to the Blessed One occurred. Okay, so any question about this paragraph? Okay, no question. So let's talk about today by saying sadhu. So sadhu. Sadhu.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Oh,
Thank you
welcome.
so much,
Thank you,
Sayadaw.
Sayadaw.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.